Hi everybody. A little bright here because I have this light on. So I'm Tenacious Earl, and we're gonna close this out tonight, one way or the other. This is Game 6 of the 2008 World Series simulation based off of the 2008 Phillies as played super advanced replay that I did over the course of better part of a year. And so we've whittled it down here, and we're sort of in the final stages. Could be two games, could be one. The last couple of days, I've uploaded games that I've played offline. Kind of want to take a moment and apologize for playing them offline and uploading them like that. One thing, I don't get as we don't get as much viewership on those. I kind of wonder if we get a little bit more where the people who are following it watch them closely, but um, it's just there's a lot. It sort of floods things. Hi Herb and hi Mr. Moley. Kind of floods with a bunch of videos, and I think that kind of detracts from the way things are carried out. And so I know that a lot of guys like to come in here and chat it up and watch live, and sometimes just the timing of things doesn't work out so well. Hi Tribe Fin. So we will do Game 6 right now. If Game 7 is necessary, we will do Game 7 a little later. And I want to wrap this up tonight. So if you didn't get to see Game 5, which I actually uploaded it last night in the middle of the night, and I had kind of put it to schedule. Hi Manny, how are you? Put it to schedule to release around 10 o'clock this morning because I was trying to sort of layer them because I don't want to flood things and give people a chance to watch each one. But then again, it's kind of tough to tell how many people watch them and how many don't. It's okay if you don't. I understand. 6, as you recall, we started this series at Fenway Park. We will finish this series at Fenway Park, one way or the other. Dodgers will have Chad Billingsley starting for them, righty. And the Red Sox are going to go with Daisuke Matsuzaka. And just writing that down. So, and I don't know how many of you have seen. If you haven't seen it, I've kind of given you some ample opportunity to just turn this off if you want to watch it sequentially. Um, Fair warning about right about now, I'm going to reveal if you haven't, and the Dodgers are ahead 3 games to 2. They could clinch it here with a win. The Red Sox need a win here to force the rubber match and the Game 7. And so I'm going to get this turned around, and we will get going once I do that. So give me a moment. So yeah, been busy here the last few weeks. Um, I do want to try and I've been trying to get this moved along, but then I've had some trips. I've had some uh, just life kind of getting in the way, and so we just had to kind of put it in its place at times, and that kind of sucks because I really enjoy doing these and these projects. And I was trading texts with Tabletop Earl earlier today, kind of saying I'm planning on finishing it up tonight. Take this one. We'll do this one here, and this guy here looks good. All right, and then the red D20. And he's like, yeah, it's good to finish it up and get it, get it out from under you. And it's like this hasn't really felt like a big chore. I think I've kind of staggered things a bit to make it a little more palatable. It was nice there for a while having a multitude of different teams in a playoff setting where we were playing. Had plenty of different players kind of coming through, and but we've gotten now down to a a race to 4. And let me see, I also forgot to write down the records. So Boston is 9-8 in the playoffs. LA is 10-5. 1 win away from glory in this season. And of course, the Red Sox need 2. So let's get this show on the road, as they like to say. So we're going back to the American League. So we've got DHs, and we're Boston night game. It's a 16, and that's going to be bad weather conditions. The ballpark singles are pretty good. 17 for lefties, 14 for righties, but ballpark homers are scant. Lefties have 0 chance. The only chance they would have, I would say, is on a 1. You'd have the center fielder check on a robbing. And then 3 for righties. So, and let's see. I want to check my dimensions for Fenway just so I have them. Obviously, left field is out of the question. As far as robbing goes, and center field is as well. So really, nobody gets a chance on that 0. There's the center field fence height is 18 feet. Right field's 5, so yeah, that's a possibility. Actually, yeah, that would be a possibility, except you got a 0, so for lefty, so there's no chance for. Back to what I said before. All right, let's get going. I'm kind of rambling on here. What do we got going on here? Right field has a short wall, but with the left-handed ballpark number is 0, if you can't get a 0. So 0 is the highest number in the range for a check for right field. So you have no chance of that. You would have a chance for center, except center's tall enough. So yeah, you're basically David Ortiz is not getting any ballpark home run love here tonight. So your lineups going against Daisuke Matsusaka, the Dodgers trying to close the series out. Matt Kemp will be in center. Andre Ethier is going to be in right. Russell Martin catching. Manny Ramirez will be the DH tonight. James Loney at first. Jeff Kent second base. Thought about using Kent as the DH, but going to take our chances. Blake DeWitt at third. Garcia Parra, shortstop, trying to win another World Series with another team. And Juan Pierre will be in left, batting from the left side against the righty, Daisuke Matsuzaka. There's his card. And let's go. Let's go. Tribe fan, I like that Torrey Hunter. I may have to use that anytime I write his name from now on, but okay. Kemp leading off against Matsuzaka, and we're underway. 2-7 grounder to the pitcher. And that will be 1 out. Will we get 2 games here tonight, or it will be 1? Andre Ethier, 4-9 against the lefty. Normal power, 1-3, a home run. It's a 10. It'll be a double for Ethier, first hit of the game. So Dodgers knocking on the door already. Russell Martin, 3-9, strikes out. And so Manny Ramirez, the DH, to the plate. They could walk him, but they're going to go ahead and pitch to him. 2-6, grounder to short, and thrown over by Cora to Kotze at first for the final out. No runs, 1 hit. And 1 left. So for the Sox, against righty Chad Billingsley, it'll be Jacoby Ellsbury in center tonight, leading off. Dustin Pedroia will be at second, obviously. Jason Bay back in the lineup in left. He has been in and out, trying to match up, but they may need his bat here tonight. David Ortiz. They've gone with a little bit more of an offensive-minded lineup. David Ortiz, your DH. Kevin Youkilis will be at third, so no Mike Lowell tonight. Give him the night off, trying to get some more offense. And Mark Kotze will be at first. J.D. Drew, right field. Jason Varitek catching. And Alex Cora be at short. And that will be facing Chad Billingsley. Don't call me Barbara Billingsley. Okay, so let's see if we can zoom this in a little bit. Trying to get things squared away. Okay, here we go. Ellsbury. Actually, what I should do is move this a little away from me because my thing's off the table here. Clipboard. Okay, Ellsbury. 111, a ballpark single for the lefty hitter, 1-17, and that'll be a leadoff hit. They're going to hold Ellsbury, and he's going to try to get a lead. I think we're going to hit and run either way, but this will determine whether or not it's a 6. So he could go here. Billingsley and Martin have a -2 effect, so that brings them down to a 1-15 chance. But they're going to hit and run with Pedroia. So we will factor that into what the hit and run comes out as. And a 7 that's going to be batter misses pitch. So that means Ellsbury does have to seal. Now he got a good lead, so that means a 1-15 chance, and he is in there. So the batter missed the pitch, and it'll be Pedroia still at the plate with runner at second and nobody out. Righty 6-7 for Pedroia, grounder to second base. This should move the runner over. Jeff Kent a 5. Oh, and the thing is leaning. I mean, this box is warped now. It's been getting so much use, it's warped. So I'd like to give it what it should be given, but it might have rolled even farther if it weren't for it leaning, so I have to re-roll. Okay, well, that is a 17, so he's going to get to it. The runner will move up, and that'll be the first out unless he errs. A 14, this might be just, because this might be an error. Second baseman, 18 and a 14. No, it does not err, so that'll be the first out, but Ellsbury does move up. Okay, I don't like re-rolling the D20, but sometimes it ends up on its side. Jason Bay, 4-11 righty, grounded to shortstop. They were playing with, we would say, the corners in only at the most, and so we're going to call that, well, let's see, shortstop, let's see, grounder A, runner at third, infield back, 5. Hit the second base short. Yeah, runners advance at base. So that will be 6-3. Play is made. That's right. That's a run. So Red Sox ahead 1-0, and it's going to bring up Ortiz. Nobody on. 2 out. 5-8. Lefty strikes him out. So 1 run for Boston. Got a little long-winded there, but let's try to get moving along here. What do we got? Any get a life? Tried to play a game on the beach. Manny's trying to play it on the beach. It's adventurous. Yeah, baseball demos did try to do speakers shorting out. That's not good. Get some headphones, maybe. Or just turn it up real loud. Hopefully it's not my sound coming in and out from my mic. If anybody has problems with that, let me know. Maybe I'm having a little bit of an issue with that. So here we go with Loney. 1-7. A 1-14 is a single. That's a 9. So Loney is aboard with a one-bagger. Kent, 3-5, and that's going to be a grounder to short. Cora is going to throw to Pedroia at second, and then over to Kotze at first for the out of double play. And that's going to get Matsusaka in, let's see, 5-8, strikes him out. And so a hit, but can't get him any further. Now remember, this is what happened with the Angels. They needed one win at Fenway with the game on the line, and they couldn't do it. Can the Dodgers come back now with a 1-0 deficit? So Youkilis, righty 4-7, strikes him out. Mark Kotze, lefty 6-8, a single. Kotze not much of a stolen base threat. They're going to stick with Drew here, hitting and leave him on base. 1-5, that's another single. To right, Kotze with a 12 speed, not being held, makes it 13. Right fielder is Ethier, -2, 1-11. He's going to try to take third here, and they're going to throw into second. So they will prevent Drew from further advance. So it's first and third with one out. That brings up Jason Varitek. 2 hits in a row here now. And they're playing with the corners in here, 4-5, batting from the left side. That's a grounder to short. Now, the shortstop is at regular depth. That's Garcia Parra, right? So, and Drew not in need of being held, so he will stay 4-E-24. 4-7. Corners only in a 7. That's going to be a G3. The run will score. Only play to first as long as he doesn't error. 24-9 should be an out, and it is. That'll be the second out, but 2-0 for Boston. Drew will take second, and now Alex Cora. Potential wild pitch, 1-11. It's 15, so no. 2-4, grounder to second base, and that'll be a play made there by Kent to finish it off. But 1 run, 2 hits, RBI ground out for Varitek. I'm good on sound? Okay. See, I was doing a little, what is that, hang 10 or something? I don't know. Gnarly? I don't know what that's called. It's called Earl's Weenie. Okay, so Nomar, 6-3 righty, grounder to pitcher, Matsusaka 2-E-8, 2-17, he gets to it, and a 7 on an E8 is a play made, and that's an out. Juan Pierre, 6-6, lefty walks. Matsuzaka not good at holding runners on. You know, Pierre is going to try and get a jump here. 6, he gets it. So that'll be 18 -2 +3. It'll be a 1-19 chance. And the throw not in time. And so Kemp comes up, still up with a runner in scoring position. Could cut the lead in half if he gets a hit. 2-4, grounder to shortstop. No advance as Cora looks him back, and Pierre will have to remain at second with 2 outs, and it'll be Andre Ethier. 4-12, lefty, ballpark home run, but he's a lefty. That will be a no-go. No chance it's going to be caught in right for the final out. Right, because no chance in center for a robber, and no chance in right. So, no runs, no hits, 1 left. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third, 2-0, Boston. a Spicer. So just, well, I'll wait until the end of this inning. So bottom of the third, 2-0 Boston. It'll be Ellsbury. 5-6 lefty strikes him out. So top of the order gets underway. 1 out. 6-9 righty. A 1-5 home run chance for Pedroia. 18 means it's going to be a fly ball caught in left field by Pierre. And now Jason Bay. Righty 5-7. A 1-12 would be a single. And that will be a 2-out single. Going to give David Ortiz a chance to drive him. 5-7 lefty. That's another single chance. 1-16. And it's 16 right on the money. So first and second with 2 outs. And Kevin Youkilis, Billingsley, living dangerously here. He hasn't gotten big time burnt yet, but 5-8 against a righty. Strikes him out to end the inning. So a favorable conclusion for Billingsley after having some rolls go against him. All right, so reset game 6. Dodgers have a 3-2 lead in the series. They could close it out with a win. If you recall, as I've said before, the Angels had a 3-2 series lead coming back to Boston, and they couldn't get a win. So the Dodgers trying to do that here. Russell Martin, 5-3. We got a lot of 5s here lately, huh? Fly ball to right field. Red Sox right fielders J.D. Drew, 2-6. 2-19. He's going to get to it, and unless a strange rule comes up, which it doesn't, that'll be an out. Manny Ramirez, 3-7. He'll draw a walk. Brings up James Loney. 3-11, a grounder to first. Only play at first. We'll say 3-1 as Kotze underhands it to Matsuzaka. Manny moves to second base. And so 2 outs now. Jeff Kent. They'd love to get a run here. Sneak a run out of this. 4-3 righty. That's a grounder to Cora, and Cora throws over in plenty of time to get the sluggish Kent. And bottom of the fourth coming up. Still 2-0. Boston on top. So, bottom of the fourth, Mark Kotze. And Mark Kotze has been a great choice for the Red Sox in this game already with a single. He's got a 1-2 chance for a home run. Otherwise, it'll be a double. Oh, boy, close to the 2. That's a 20. That'll be a double for Kotze. He singled and scored in the second, and now he's already in scoring position. J.D. Drew. Lefty 4-10. Well, that'll be a strikeout. Kotze not a threat to steal third. Veritek 4-9, batting from the left. Well, that'll be a walk. So that's double play setup. Brings up Alex Cora. First and second, 1 away. 5-9 lefty, that's a strikeout. And with 2 gone, it'll be Jacoby Ellsbury looking for a single to bring home. Oh, potential wild pitch, 1-11. It's a 9, so everybody moves up 1. And Ellsbury now that you got 2 in scoring position. 2 outs, 3-6, and he strikes out, and a big out there for Billingsley, keeping the Dodgers within striking distance. Going to the 5th, Matsuzaka is eligible for fatigue at this point. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And Blake DeWitt will lead it off. 6-8 lefty, 1-4 single. Not a very good chance, and it's a 12 liner right at, excuse me, Pedroia. So Nomar 110. That's a single. Brings up Juan Pierre, who walked and stole a base but got stranded at second. And here we go. Runner at first, 4-3 lefty, grounder to second base. That's going to be a good hard hit grounder to Pedroia, who tosses to Cora and just beats Pierre at first, and that will retire the Dodgers here in the top of the fifth. 2-0 Red Stockings, and it's going to be Pedroia leading this off. 5-5 righty strikes him out. Let's see, Billingsley, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts so far. Jason Bay, 1 for 2. Righty 6-5, another strikeout. Chad Billingsley, don't need to roll that D20. 210, ballpark homer, but for a lefty, that's just going to be a long, loud out to right. So, a 1-2-3 inning for Billingsley, who will be eligible for fatigue in the 6th. So that's where we're going. 2-0 Boston. Herb's cheering on the Dodgers full force. We'll see if his cheers are heard by these guys or if they're going to continue on their wayward path at the moment. Matt Kemp, 6'8 righty. He'll draw a walk. Brings up Ethier. Well, with Matsusaka, I say you got to try and get a lead. Oh, and that's going to be a potential balk, I believe. Yeah. So, but Matsuzaka, but that means that Kemp does not get a good lead. So we'll re-roll for Ethier. 2-9, grounded pitcher B, only get the lead runner. One lefty means 1-6, fielder's choice, and now Ethier at first with 1 out. Russell Martin. Well, that's a chance at a passed ball. Veritek is rated 1, so no passed ball there. And now the pitch, 5-6 righty. That's a tall pop-up to third base, caught by Euclid. And with 2 outs, it'll be Manny Ramirez. Can he get that home run swing back in shape? 6-3 righty, grounded to pitcher. Matsusaka 2 and 13, E8. And 14 is going to be an out to end the inning. And so Matsusaka has done well here. 6 shutout innings so far, and it's going to be Euclid leading off here. Righty 5-7 grounder. No, 1-12 single. That's a 5. So Euclid hops on base, and Kotze 2 for 2 so far. 3-11 grounder to first. Tough play. He's going to have to run and then toss it underhand to Billingsley, who's covering, but that will advance the runner. 1 out. J.D. Drew. And a potential balk. Billingsley has a 0 balk rating, so here we go. 1-9 strikes him out. And so this is probably the end of the road for Billingsley. He's up to 25 batters. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Veritek 3-6, and he strikes out in a good column, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit, but can't get him home. Still a 2-run lead for the Red Sox. Matsuzaka will pitch another inning. The Dodgers are going to get some action. For the bottom of the 7th. Corey Wade. And the Red Sox will get Javier Lopez and Justin Masterson warming up, just in case they need help. And so Loney, 2-4, strikes out. Jeff Kent, 2-7, that's a single. So that gives DeWitt somebody to knock home potentially if he can get a hold of one here. Of course, as a lefty, not much. 1-3, grounded to pitcher. They'll get the lead runner. 1-6, yeah, with the lefty fielder's choice. Going to bring up Garcia Parra with 2 outs. 6-8 righty walks. That's going to bring up Juan Pierre. And the Red Sox are going to go to their bullpen against Pierre, the lefty. So Matsuzaka comes out. They'll go with Javier Lopez. Oops. Put it on the wrong side. That happens on occasion, eh? All right. Whoa. My correction tape just took a little nosedive there. Okay, so 2 outs and runners at first and second for Juan Pierre. 1-6. A 1-3 as a single would load the bases against the lefty. But it's a 16, a liner, a sharp shot, and caught by Kotze. And it's the 7th inning stretch. Still nothing on the board for the Dodgers, 2-0. They're going to get Del Carmen warming up for the 8th. So, all right. Billingsley will be out of there. It'll be Corey Wade. So he will face Alex Cora. 1-4 against a righty, grounded to short. Garcia Parra throws to first. Ellsbury with 1 out. Lefty 4-12. That's a tall pop-up caught at second base by Kent. And so with 2 outs, Dustin Pedroia. 3-12, a ballpark home run chance, 1-3 for a righty. But it's a 20. It'll be caught and left, way short of the green monster. And so a 1-2-3 inning for Wade. John McGinnis weighing in on with some Sox love. And so Manny Del Carmen will come in to try to bridge over to Papelbon. And he's going to face the top of the order. So 0-2 for Kemp so far. And Del Carmen, 5-5, righty, grounder to short. Cora 3, E22, 3 and 5. I think he's just barely going to get to that one. He does. Diving stop, E22 and 16. This could be an error. Oh, and he lucks out. E22 for Cora at short. 15, 17, and 18, all errors. 16 is not. He will make the play. Been that kind of game for LA, just not getting a roll. Andre Ethier, 1-7, fly ball to right into center field, excuse me, and Ellsbury makes that one look easy. And Russell Martin, 2-9, grounder to short. That's going to be Cora throwing over to Kotze. And they may send this to a 7th game. It's going to be Papelbon getting warmed up 3 outs away for the Red Sox. Can they put a little more distance here? Remains to be seen. Wade will come out for a second inning. Jason Bay. 1-7. A 1-2 is a triple. And it's a 1. Jason Bay gets it clanking around there in the corner, and he cruises into third base. Infield in, David Ortiz at the plate. And the Dodgers are going to go to their bullpen to match up with Ortiz. They will go with Hong Chi-ko. Oops, I put Javier Lopez on the wrong pile there. Let's... Okay, so Ortiz against Quo, and again, they're going to be bringing the infield in here. Pivotal moment for the Dodgers. Can they keep this close? 3-7. That's a walk. I almost said a strikeout. It's a walk against the lefty. It's going to bring up Kevin Youkilis. Again, they're going to play with the infield in here. 2-3, a grounder to third base. A with runners at first and third. Batter out, runner on third holds, runner in first advances to second. So that'll be, so it was 2-3, grounder to third. So up with it. DeWitt throws to first, and so second and third. Kotze at the plate. Good matchup for Quo. .65 lefty. Oh no! Oh my word! This is trouble. 1-8, a triple. It's a 13. That'll be a single. 3-for-4 day for Kotze, and gets a huge hit against a lefty as he drives home Bay, and he drives home Ortiz from second, and it's now a 4-0 lead. And they probably will still bring in Papelbon, but that's going to probably going to send this to a 7th game. So Kotze at first, J.D. Drew at the plate. Potential balk, 1-5, and it's a 5. There's a balk. Bad move there for Quo. So now a runner at second, 2-8. That's a walk. And Quo is, he has a 3-inning, so he's not going to get tired. Veritek now. 6-7 from the right. Another walk. And this is starting to get ugly. They're going to have to play the infield in here. Everybody is out there. No place to put Cora now, and it's going to be lefty, and they will keep Cora in. As much as he's not very good against lefties, they probably like his defense a little better than Lowry. 6-2 lefty, fly ball to left. This could get the run home. That's going to be Pierre, 3-6. 3-19. That's probably going to be too shallow to score. And it is. Now, as long as Pierre doesn't err, that's a 13 on an E6. And he does make the catch, and it's too shallow to score. So caught by Pierre, and now it's going to be Ellsbury again, and now the infield back now with 2 outs. 1-8. Grounder right back to Quo, and he thankfully throws to first. In time, Ellsbury speeding down the line, but just barely gets it in there. 2 runs, though. And that's going to give Papelbon a nice cushion. As long as he doesn't pull any strange maneuvers here. That would be the ticket to Game 7. But he's going to have to face Manny Ramirez here. And then Loney and Kent. And Casey Blake is available if they need to get to him. He could pinch hit for someone, but it'll be Ramirez first against Jonathan Papelbon, 4-6 righty. Well, that's going to be a 1-6 double chance. It's a 3. So Manny leads off with a double. His run really doesn't count for much, so no reason to pinch hit or anything, or pinch run. James Loney, 5-11 lefty grounder to second base. Runner will advance, but that'll be the first out. So Ramirez at third, 1 away. Jeff Kent, righty 4-3. Ballpark single for a righty. That's a 1-14, and it's a 5. That's going to score the run, makes it 4-1, and they're not out of the woods yet. Blake DeWitt comes to the plate with a runner at first and 1 out. Papelbon is not governed by the normal rest rule because this is a... Oh, he is. This is not a closed situation, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. DeWitt, 4-12 lefty grounder to first. Kotze, 3, E30, 3-16. He gets to it. This could be a double play. This could end the game, right? 16 and a 3. They weren't holding Kent, so a 3 and a 16 is a G1. This would be a double play ball as long as Kotze doesn't err. 5 on an E30. That is, or wait, no, not 5, 7. 5, 6, 7. And Mark Kotze makes the play. That is your ball game. That is a double play. 3, 6, we'll say 1 covering. That is it. 1 run across for the Dodgers, not enough. We're going to go to game 7. 4-1 is your final here. Dodgers have an opportunity for to close it out here, and they just could not get a run across till the 9th inning. And so I'm going to have to, whoops, I almost put that in the wrong pile. Right, over here. So I'm going to have to reset my cards and get game 7 ready to roll here. So your winner in this game is going to be Matsuzaka, who was staked an early 2-0 lead. The Red Sox got 2 more, which made the 9th a little bit easier. But the loss goes to Billingsley. And game 7, Boston's going to have John Lester available to go to close this one out. And the Dodgers are going to have to go with Kuroda. So, in theory, you could put Maddox out there. That'd be a heck of a matchup, but I don't think that's realistic based on the way they ran things. So, Kuroda against Lester, and we'll see if the Dodger bats can overcome Lester once and for all, as they lost both games 1 and 4 when Lester started. So, we'll be back in a little while. I am going to play tonight. Derek, I'm doing this tonight. So hang on. It's probably going to take me 15-20 minutes to get reset. But, yeah, my intention is to finish this out. I want to be kind of shoving this into the annals of history in my little tabletop space. And hang in there. We'll be right back soon.